This is Tara Carr with Tara Talks for KDIV 98.7 FM. It is February. That means it's Black History Month. So this month we decided to highlight some local Black-owned businesses. And today I am here with Ulanda Terry, the owner and CEO of All Things Posh. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Great.
How are you?
Awesome. Well, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So tell me your story. Tell me about All Things Posh.
So All Things Posh is a little bit of everything. It really is all things Posh.
I love it.
So it started out as specifically an event planning company.
Okay.
I got a venue about 2 years ago.
Awesome.
So I rent out that space for small intimate gatherings. Mm-hmm. We do a lot of bridal showers, baby showers, rehearsal dinners. We've even done a few weddings there.
Wow, okay.
We also do off-site events as well.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of corporate events and weddings. We travel throughout the state of Arkansas.
Okay.
Also under the All Things Posh umbrella is our Posh Inspirational Tees.
Yeah.
So those shirts are really things that kind of help make a statement.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have them for women, for men. We even have onesies for babies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a little bit of everything.
Love it. And just what actually inspired you to start your own business?
Well, I've learned over time, the 37 years I've been here, it's kind of like your last experience prepares you for so many more experiences ahead.
Absolutely.
So I grew up in a family of entrepreneurs. My daddy, he was a football coach for HBCU, but he also always kept some type of side business or hustle.
Side hustle.
So I grew up on his snow cone truck selling ice cream throughout the state. My mom, she was an educator. She opened her own business about 10 years ago after she retired.
Yeah.
And so they have two businesses back home. So it's kind of in my blood.
Yeah.
So I say all that to say eventually I knew I would start my business. So after spending about 12 years in corporate America, I decided to literally step out on faith.
There you go.
And to launch All Things Posh full time.
That is awesome. That's awesome. And what advice would you have for someone who wants to start their own business?
I would just say if you're trying to figure out what that passion is exactly, follow your heart. So think about what you would do for free if you were not getting paid, and figure out a way to meet a need for someone. And if you do, if you're able to meet a need, folks will pay for it, whether it's a service or product.
Awesome. And what challenges have you faced with having your own business?
Of course, being a small business owner, we pretty much have to do everything. You wear a lot of hats. So I'm blessed to have a team of about 4 others that help and support, but a lot of times I'm the accountant, I'm the salesperson, I'm responsible for marketing. I do try to reach out and get resources from other subject matter experts, but being a small business owner, funded by myself and my husband, it's not a whole lot, there to really launch that business. So I have to be resourceful and creative. So that can be a challenge sometimes. So balancing that and being a wife and a mom and involved in the community, it can be overwhelming sometimes.
I bet. But you manage it. You do it.
Thank you.
And who would you say is your Black history hero?
It's a few. Personally, I would say my mom, growing up in a single parent home, she and my dad, they were married about 13 years, and he decided to leave for his high school sweetheart. So she was left, surprisingly, to raise 4 girls on her own. Wow. So just her story gives me hope. It shows resilience. It shows determination. She went back to school, got a master's degree, worked on her doctorate, and raised 4 girls who all are college educated. And, we're productive. So that's a good thing.
That's awesome. And if you had one person, Black person, either in history or alive today that you could just, have dinner with, who would that be and why?
So it's a few in history I could think of. But living right now, of course, Auntie Oprah. I just love Oprah. I love her.
Yes.
Just her energy. I look at her story. She's self-made, but she still remains humble.
Absolutely.
And I was blessed to see her at the Essence Festival about 2 years ago. It was last year, 2016, year before last. We got to hear her story. And just so inspiring. Just, I don't know, she just makes you want to do more and be better.
Absolutely. What's a quote or a motto that you tend to live by?
I would say my favorite is life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond.
Wow. That's very true.
So when I think about it, I think about my story with, growing up in a single parent home, and, society will tell you have the odds stacked against you. Absolutely. So I just try to remind myself as things happen, as life happen, because it will. Absolutely. It's all about how you respond to it. Even with business, how are you going to respond? So we know things are going to happen. It's about planning, and being positive with that response.
Okay. So how can our listeners find your, products or services, the teas, or if they want you to plan an event or host an event, how can they get in touch with you for that?
Okay. I'm on a few of the social media platforms. On Facebook, you can go to Posh Events and Design.
Okay.
On Instagram, you can visit at All Things Posh NWA.
Okay.
We also have at Posh Inspirational Teas on Instagram as well.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time just to be here. We really appreciate it. We recognize the great things that you're doing in the community, and we just wanted to salute you for Black History Month. So happy Black History Month. You're doing it as a local Black-owned business, and we really appreciate that.
Thank
Absolutely. This is Tara Carr for Tara Talks with KDIV 98.7 FM. More information is available at facebook.com. Just search Posh Events and Designs. This is Tara Carr with Tara Talks for KDIV 98.7 FM, the voice of the community, the voice of diversity.